Sometimes the danger isn't outside. It's already inside. Shadows move fast. Faces you trust might betray you. This is CIA Episode 2, Fatal Defect. You wake up alone. The room is quiet, almost empty. A single lamp flickers. Your phone buzzes with an encrypted message. You don't answer. You can't, not yet. Because in this job, one mistake, one misplaced word, one act of trust, and the enemy finds the map to your throat. Shadows pass by your window, and you know they could be watching. Not strangers, professionals, people trained to find weakness, to exploit it. You have to be stronger. You have to be sharper. The moment you let someone in, even for a second, you risk everything. The city moves on outside, oblivious. But here, every second matters. Fingerprints on glass, cameras on street corners, cars parked too long in the wrong place. They all tell a story. Your story, if you're careless. You type fast, eyes scanning screens, mind calculating risk, reading threats that nobody else can see. The quiet hum of machines is your only companion. You can't have friends. You can't have distractions. They will be used against you. Every connection is a potential trap. You have to live like a ghost, invisible, untouchable, unfeeling. The light in the room changes as morning arrives, but the world outside doesn't matter. You don't sleep. You don't eat. You survive. And survival is only half the battle. Every decision is a knife-edge walk between success and disaster. Every message you send could save a life or end one. Every shadow could be an enemy. You have to stay focused. You have to be a machine. Emotions will get you killed. Trust will get you killed. Hope will get you killed. It's a lonely way to live, but in this job, loneliness is a shield. A shield against compromise. Because one weak moment could cost more than your life, it could cost everything you care about. As the monitors flash with movement, alerts, and messages, the room feels smaller. You are smaller. But in the chaos, in the silence, in the danger, you exist. Calculating, waiting, watching. The world outside doesn't know your name. They don't need to. And that is exactly how it has to be. Every movement is a threat. Every shadow could be a trap. You walk down the street, eyes darting to every corner, every reflection, every stranger. People pass you without noticing, and that's exactly how it has to be. You can't afford attention. Not now, not ever. The city breathes around you, unaware of the silent war happening in the cracks in the alleys. In the encrypted lines of data flowing unseen through invisible networks, your phone buzzes again. Another message, another warning. You don't open it immediately. You wait, calculating. Every message is a puzzle. Every puzzle could be a test, and failure has consequences. Someone is always watching, always listening. A conversation in the wrong place, a glance too long, an ally too close, all of it could give the enemy the opening they need. And once they have it, there's no undoing it. You slip into a building, past security cameras, past guards who don't see you because you don't exist in their world. The hum of fluorescent lights overhead is deafening in its stillness. Your eyes track movement. A shadow shifts on the far wall, a figure pauses in the doorway, and your heart rate spikes, not because you fear, but because you know. Knowing keeps you alive. Ignorance kills. A sudden sound, the click of a door, a step that shouldn't be there, you freeze. Your mind races. You're not alone. But neither is anyone close enough to help. You are alone as always. And that's the way it has to be. Every ally could be a threat. Every friend could be a weakness. Trust is a weapon, and in this game, weapons cut both ways. You don't have time for emotions. You don't have time for hesitation. One wrong decision, and the city itself could become your grave. You are the silent guardian, the unseen hunter, moving through invisible currents of danger, calculating risk, predicting outcomes. And as night falls, the danger grows sharper. Streets that were empty hours ago are now alive with unknown threats. Eyes watch from windows, rooftops, even inside the buildings you thought were safe. Every movement is a signal, every sound a potential warning. You learn to read the world like code, each detail a part of the map to survival. In this life, there are no safe havens. There's no comfort, Only focus, only awareness, only the unyielding discipline of knowing the enemy is everywhere and they are patient. They wait, they observe. They strike when you falter, and you can never falter. Not even for a second. Because in this world, the second you let your guard down, everything you are fighting to protect could be gone. The room is dark again. The city hums in the distance, but it feels miles away. You sit alone, staring at a flickering screen. The faces of people you once knew appear in photograph smiles frozen in time, but you can't reach them. You can't. Every connection is a liability. Every memory is a risk. The life you had, the life you wanted, exists only in fragments now. Behind locked doors and silent alarms, you eat in silence if you eat at all. Sleep comes rarely, only in short, broken intervals where dreams are invaded by warnings and threats. You're always calculating, always alert. Even when alone, you are never truly alone. The enemy could be anywhere, watching, waiting. A knock on the door, a car outside, a shadow in a window. Your mind catalogs every detail, running scenarios you hope never come true. Every day is a test. Every night is a battle you fight inside your own head. You remember a time when trust was possible, when friendship didn't carry a price in blood? But that time is gone. Every moment of closeness, every laugh shared, every touch, all of it can be exploited. You've learned the hard way. Vulnerability is fatal. So you close yourself off. Build walls. Let no one in. You walk through crowded streets yet feel utterly invisible. Faces pass by, voices chatter, life goes on, but it's a life you can't have. Not fully. Not without risking everything. Technology hums around you, screens, cameras, encrypted messages, but it's not comfort. It's constant reminder of what's at stake. You become the machine the world expects, calculating, efficient, unemotional. But the cost is heavy. The loneliness presses down like weight you can never lift. Yet, paradoxically, it is the shield you need. You are safer this way. Safer than if you trusted someone. Safer than if you allowed yourself to feel what normal people feel. And still, beneath the exterior, there's a flicker. A memory, a thought, a spark of longing. But you smother it. Because in this line of work, emotion is a weapon against yourself. A weakness the enemy can exploit. Every friend could betray, every lover could compromise, every smile could be a trap. You live in the shadows, navigate the unseen, and survive on discipline alone. The life you lead is cold, lonely, and merciless, but it is the only way to stay alive. In this silence, in this solitude, you realize better to be lonely than compromised. The world may never know your name, but that doesn't matter. You exist to protect, to fight, to watch, and in the darkness of isolation, you endure. You endure because the alternative is death. Your life is a fortress of one, and you are the only guard. Shadows move fast. Alerts flash. One wrong step, one missed signal, and it's over. Gunfire, a car chase. A secret exposed. The city holds its breath. You are alone but unstoppable. CI Season 1, Episode 2, Fatal Defect. Next Monday on CBS, and as darkness falls, a new era of Yellowstone begins on Marshall CBS Sunday. Survival is the only rule.